Got ourselves, oh god, going through space and time here. Airless over for the team 1. We got Haster on the team with Shadowface, Kurochi. We got ourselves 1 Shadow. Oh, interesting mog. Wait, what is that mount? That thing looks so pixelated. I think you can see the Jaggies on this thing. What the? It's Jaguar with a bunch of Jaggies on there. Got us a Chicago as well. Versus a team of just a raw amount of melee with Blood Dagger on the team together with LFG Sucks. We got us Kevin Landers making a big return as a Arms Warrior with Conan back of the Fury as well as Freaks. Looks like gonna be first up with Haster hitting him with a quick stun. Gonna be a stun by the pet going in for a big old nod. Haster dotting up everything mainly to go. I don't think we're playing Shackle and Dead and I guess a Unholy Death Knight, at least in the duel scene. But as long as you can see that pet, you'll be in a great spot. Gonna be root onto one of the pets. Fear onto Freaks. Does he have an out for this one? It looks like he's gonna be able to go for the ledge board. Trying to see if he can go for some counter offensive as Haster goes in for a full PI. Vampire Reds, everything available. Wait, just a lot of shadow damage for Freaks to deal with. Got himself the AMS, but it may not hold. Just needs a couple more void bolts together with Executes. May just have him here. Trying to see if he can live past the shadow place. Got himself pets fully ramped up, but Haster is gonna be able to send all of these undeads straight into the void. Stun onto Haster immediately by LFG. Is going to go for a trinket. Got himself a bit of a fake to try to see if he could dodge the secret technique. I think he was able to do so. Stun onto LFG with a Shadow Crash to follow. Needs a bit more damage. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Does have Disperse in case he needs to. Gouge to follow, but looks like the rogue gets some dots on the guy. Looking for an interrupt. Doesn't quite get one. And Haster got himself a little bit of damage. Mindful Insanity does get him trapped on Shadow. Lots of damage onto LFG though. Haster may be in trouble. There goes the Disperse. LFG is going to go for a blind, but he does give Haster at the very least an opportunity to catch a reset. Stun does not have an out for this one. Made to go for this desperate prayer immediately. Does not get a desperate prayer in between. Dragon tried to see if he could just blast out the rogue with a disintegrate. I'm surprised the wingspan of that did not connect with the rogue. One Shadow is just gonna, I guess, maybe try to live up to his name. Try to see if he can one shot LFG. Because the rogue does have a Cloak of Shadows, does have a trinket as well as a Shadow Meld. So he's kind of limited on his outs right now. But he may be okay. One Shadow taking a lot of damage in the opener. As do Evokers. Cheap shot right after. That's a lot of output. No secret technique just yet. One Shadow does end up getting hit with a secret technique. Gouge to follow. As long as there's no dots on him, for LFG should be able to get away from the guy easily. Gonna be disintegrated. Does get interrupted. Maybe a Cloak of Shadow situation. Mad Blast into a deep breath. Shadow melts it. Big burst available for the Evoker. Breath right now versus LFG. Does he get to catch up to him? Trying to see if he can stay on him. Does he get? Wait a second. No Shadow step. Wait a second. Oh, beam down right now. Wait a second. Oh. I was gonna say for a minute, I was like, I was just saying, wait a second, while looking through Rogue's cooldowns. I'm like, how is he gonna escape this one? This man is just a master of escapes, but somehow, I guess it's over for him. One Shot is gonna be up next with a Disintegrate. Blood Dagger with an intro does have a way to at least remove the bleeds. Definitely should be watching out for his health. Breath onto the Rogue. Eternity Surge to follow. Lots of damage, maybe in a bad spot. Got himself advantage. Wait a second. He does have a big Breath of Fire on him. So there's going to be quite a bit of dot damage for him to deal with. One Shadow catching up on all that healing. The Rogue out in the open. Garou to follow. It's going to be knocked out by the Evoker. Cloak of Shadows right after. Could go for a wall. Does end up walling this one. Nullifying Shroud. At least he prevents CC for a second. Wait a second. Blood Dagger can't even do much right now. It's just completely covered. No interrupt. No CC. Nothing. Maybe he could go for a Death Mark. Wait, Death Mark isn't even up. Yeah, I think he was able to remove it. Big Disintegrate to follow. Wait a second. Living Flame. Does he have enough to shake down the Rogue? Maybe. One more Claw. Does he have the procs? Does he have the damage? Trinket available for the Rogue. But as long as you don't CC the Rogue, like, there's nothing you could really do. Does the Rogue have an out right now? He may be able to find himself an out, potentially. I think almost catches him, dude. Almost catches him. Sap to follow. Oh! Look at this. I like that. Wait, he got a katana as well as a little umbrella. Wow, Sap, that looks perfect. It looks like he's hiding from the rain. Gonna be a Garou by the Rogue. Does not have a big Death Mark. Gonna be Deep Breath by the Evoker. I think it's just over Trinket right after. Oh my goodness. One Shadow doing work right now. Gotta find a way to get away from Kevin though. That is a lot of bleeds for him to deal with. He can remove him. And he also got himself plenty of defense. He does actually have a lot of defenses available together with a wall as well as a new Blaze. Got himself plenty of self heals as well. So he should be a-okay. Maybe he definitely needs a way to get away from Kevin though. Breath to follow him. It's going to be Disintegrate. As it's a Blaze Storm, Kevin just absolutely blasting him out. Going to be a full wall for Kevin. Does One Shot have an out for this one? He does have Renewal Blaze. So whatever bleed damage, whatever dot damage, whatever Blaze Storm was doing, gonna be big Mastery Burst for One Shadow. Big go versus Kevin. Does he have a way to interrupt it? Looks like he can technically. One Shadow could go for the wall in case he wanted to. Defensive stance, but he's just so far in range, leaping in. Oh, fear to follow, but the dragon is the one that puts the fear in the warrior's eyes. Spear right after him. And one shot of trying to see if he can just get out of there together with a little bit of survivability. Got himself the shield together with the Spore Cloak, leaping away from Conan, trying to go for Living Flames while wall is up. Got himself plenty of survivability. Could go for Disintegrates. He is going to go for Disintegrates to slow down the warrior, knocking it back for just a second. And it's going to be yet another charge. One shotter needs to find a way to get himself a little bit of survivability. That's going to be wall yet again. Got himself yet another hover. Got himself mobility. So at least maybe he catch up unless Conan can get back over there and stop him. Trying to see if he can juke a kick out of Conan potentially. A turret is starts to follow. Big damage right after. Conan may have to go for a big defensive here. That's going to be a big heal for one shotter. Got himself back-to-back claws versus Kevin. Leaping in right after. Going to be one shotter. Got himself a couple of instant casts here and there. Trying to go for a root and Kevin doesn't quite connect. He is able to dodge out of the way of the landslide. Conan got himself a big and rage regeneration fall. It does put a sleep on the guy. I didn't even realize he had a sleep. Conan needs to reconnect. Spirit doesn't quite make it into disintegrate from range. Instant caster follow. Fire breath. I think it's just going to be over. Trinkets. At this point, he's got nothing else he could really do. Maybe reflect anything. I think he's just done. Reflect. Maybe gives you enough survivability. 20% DR. Maybe. Possibly. Wait a sec. No. Just dice. Who is this Evoker? Who is this Evoker, man? One shot of walked in and lived up to the name. Apparently got only 3 killing blows. I guess there was Haster. Conan gonna be first up over for the team 1 versus Airless as a subtlety rogue. Get a shot in the opening, immediate trinket out of Conan, going in for a bit of a spear on Airless, doesn't quite connect. Trinket out of Airless as they got himself with a little bit of an evasion. Cheap shot to follow onto Conan with big secret technique. Gonna be mad defensive. Conan trying to see if he can ramp up some bleeds onto Airless. Got himself a bit of a charge to follow. It's probably gonna be a shot of some juke, right? Trying to see if he can get on the juke. It doesn't go, I think, for a shiv at the very end. That or a backstab is gonna go for advantage just to get himself, I think, a little bit of cooldown reduction, or maybe just try not to stay in stealth for as long as possible. Sometimes Airless like to go into stealth, sit there for 2 seconds, and it's like, all right, good enough. I know I could go for a reset. I'm not gonna. Big secret technique yet again onto Conan with a blind to follow Dizzy, get himself a big setup, get himself a quick pick up. Hold on a second. Wait, what a second. What is Xavierson? What is going on? Why is Xavier attacking Conan? What is happening? Wait a second. What is happening? Hold on. Oh, Hasten's trying to see if he can grip it back in. He's like, wait, hold on. You're not dueling yet. Big secret technique out of Airless. Hold on. Big eviscerate. Why does Xavierson? You know what? Look at his mug. At first I was like, wait, why is he attacking? And then I looked at his mug and was like, oh. I don't know. He looks like a goober. He looks just an absolute 100% certified goober. Kevin trying to see if he can slam down Airless. Big war stomp. Airless does have an evasion last second gouge. Sipping up to follow. Got himself a bit of a blaze. Oh my goodness, them shadow subs are perfect. Airless don't know how it's over. He got that secret technique, man. He's got mad damage towards Kevin. Trying to see if he can go for another juke, maybe. I think he's gonna go for a juke. Looks like he's trying for it. Oh! Dude, these jukes are perfect. I think you just literally have to stand right onto the bridge. Barely had any health. Got himself a sipping cup, I believe. And that's going to be dance available. Trying to see if you can fight through Kevin. Stun to fall. It's going in for the full wake of ashes. Is this a bubble situation? Does go for the bubble. Airless does not really have a way out of this one. Maybe shut us up situation. Cheat death last second. Does he have an out here? Oh my goodness, no health whatsoever. Wait. Kevin also doesn't have any health either. Next stun could be really deadly. Does it take it maybe? Oh no. So close. Dude. That's so close. Oh man. Gonna be a stun by Stoneblood immediately. Worst up by Kevin. I think it's just over, right? There's nothing you can do. Oh, shield event is the last second. Kevin does have some ability. Hold on. Wait a second. Kevin could get himself forbearance off really quickly. There goes the lay on hands. That's what I was going to say. He could wait down until forbearance is over. Get himself full lay on hands. At least get himself recovery. Full crusade. But it looks like Stoneblood is a stone cold killer. This man is trying to see if he can end this man's whole career and does get to do it. Slamming down on him entirely. Is going to go for the wall immediately as soon as the rogue goes in for a cheap shot. Able to dampen a little bit of the damage from the secret technique into a final wreck. Wings available. He's playing into the 1 minute wings. So he's going to have himself a lot of big goes versus Shadow blind right after. Shadow needs to find a way to escape out of this one if he can. Into a Shadow mode to follow. Shadow strike right after the cheap shot to follow. It's going to be immediate trinket. Trying to see if he can go for big damage versus the rogue. But is it going to be enough though? Looks like the Shadow strikes do come through. And Shadow Games does end up taking him out. Hunt into a full gouge. Get a shot trinket. Oh no. Oh, he did not just juke him like that. That was a hell of a gouge there. My goodness. Into a charge by the Demon Hunter. Shadow does go in for a cheap shot. This man's trying to see if he can make it out of here like a bandit. Look at this guy. Shadow stepped past him, but Randus is able to catch him with a bit of a blade dance, gouge to follow, and the man trying to see if he can walk out of there. It is going to be his one little defensive together with the Spore Cloak into an immunity. just to make sure he can maybe withstand the rogue. Does have an answer right here. Stun, Trinket, Gouge to follow. Does he have any more from here? Blur, that's the only last bastion of defense. He could go for Darkness right now. May just need to drop Darkness. Maybe check down the rogue right there. Meta right after. Is that enough evasion? Oh, rushes past him. Does end up taking him out. Rana's barely lived it, but he was able to make a play. Blood Dagger is going to be up next. Wait, did somebody just heal him? Wait, did Hasty just heal him? If he's okay with it, if he doesn't stop it, I'm okay. Then I'm fine. He bows, he gives his go. I think he's fine with you healing him. Yep. He wants to have a proper honor duel. Blood Dagger bringing in the honor back to the 5v5 dueling arena, man. My goodness. Yo, Airless, thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good one, my guy. Stun onto Blood Dagger. Does himself the Shivara opening up with a hunt. I think the hunt was able to connect with the Blood Dagger. Got himself full I-beam cheap shot to follow. He does have Shivara that he can slay. Should slay for health as soon as possible. Does slay it. 45% health, but 45% dampening. Not really enough. Oh, does get a couple of good strikes on the Blood Dagger, but not enough to take him down. Blood Dagger just kept trucking along as best as he could. Does go for the Shadow Strike. Haitian mounted of this. He's able to kind of break and make some distance away from Blood Dagger in the opener. Stun right after. Full PI. Mind Flay is going to get interrupted immediately. Kidney Shot actually instead. So he's still holding on to intro. Big secret secret to Haster. Does go for the wood to separate away from the Rogue. But the Rogue got plenty of distance. Going to be a full burst available. Cloak of Shadows. Haitian needs a defensive right now. Maybe a disperse situation. I think he just needs to go for disperse right now. Is going to go for disperse as the cheap shot comes out. He's going to hang out next to Blood Dagger as best as possible. Blood trying to see if he can run out of there. Haitian looking for a heal. Sap to follow. Does he have any outs right now? If there's going to be a Shadow Strike on Haitian, he could go for a Fear. Blood Dagger should be able to trinket out of that one immediately. The way the Fear fade for a second, maybe. I don't know if he was able to dodge a stun. Ooh, does get interrupted. Full CC immunity for a second. Blood Dagger can't really do much about this Void Torrent. Trying to see if he can fight right through it. Vanish to follow. Could vanish in case it needs to. Big zaps by the tentacles. Blood Dagger is not doing that good on health-wise. Next Vanish may need to be used right now in order to help recover. Haitian does end up going for a little bit of that Vampiric Embrace. Are there any dots on Blood Dagger right now? If there are any dots, opportunity for Haitian to maybe make a play right now. Zap to follow. Doesn't get his zap still done enough there either way. Wait, maybe Haitian could turn this around with a Fear? Next Fear could be deadly. Next Fear could be so good. Cheap shot. Is this enough though? Does Blood Dagger have enough damage to fight through Haitian before next Fear comes out? Is able to catch him with a quick eviscerate. My goodness. Xavierson, he's the last one left. Wait, why are your shovels so weird? Hold on. You see how one shovel is like, the spade is on the top left? The other one is like downwards. I think Blood Dagger's trying to figure out what's going on. Xavierson may have phoned it in. I'm not really sure. A little bit unceremoniously, but I guess it's over just like that. Yeah, he just didn't want to fight it. Is that you, Nicholas? It really makes me not want to play 1v1s versus a rogue? Oh no. Alrighty. Well, that was that, boy.